So last night, as you guys know, really chaotic at the Oscars. I don't even know what to say. It was just a weird night. Awesome night. Spent hanging out with AJ. And B-Dubs was great last night. The show itself had its hits and misses. A lot of things won that I didn't think should have, but that's what happens. That big surprise at the end, it's gonna just stick in my craw until the end of the time, I guess. A Steve Harvey moment at the Oscars. Never thought that would happen. You probably can hear sounds in the background. I'm sure you can. That is the sound of moving, because as many of you know that have been following along with this network, that this is the last time you'll see me like this. I don't even know what my lighting situation will be when the next time you see me. Well, actually, I do know what my sound situation is going to be like, because I'll be in most likely unreliable Wi-Fi tonight for the Monday Night Raw podcast, which will basically just be Ashley this week, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to watch the show. So I'm basically just going to run the show, and if I'm able to talk about it, I will, and if not, then I can't talk about it, because obviously this is a really busy time. And we started this back in Columbus, Ohio in 2012, and I never knew where we would go, what depths we would go to as a network, and I never knew that I would get to know you guys out there, the viewers. And I will assure you now that there's going to be plenty of vlogs like this on this network from moving forward, because there's a new locale, as you guys probably know. If you've been following along with my Twitter for the last several months, you would know that in October it was facilitated that I would finally be moving to Orlando, making that big move I've been wanting to make and needing to make ever since I was a kid. Now, a lot of you probably know also that I've always felt at home in Orlando, and now I can officially say that I will be. As of tonight, I will officially be in Florida, and as of tomorrow, when the DMV gets me through the line, I will officially be a Florida resident, which is something I've been shooting for since, like I said, since I was a little kid. It's always been my dream to live in Florida, always been my dream to live in Orlando. And there was a lot of starts and stops last year, but I knew that that was going to give me the push that I needed to actually go ahead and do it. So I made it happen, and I finally have lived my dream. Now, it's anyone's guess where we go from here. Obviously, the network's not going to change at all. There's going to be a different situations for the network. AJ's content, on the other hand, obviously, as you guys know, is going to be, if you watched the movie reviews this past weekend, you would understand that Versus is now going to jump to Friday, and we're going to do sporadic AJ's movie reviews. It's not going to be every single movie at every time, or if it is, it's going to be rather late, because AJ has to wait a bit to see the movies, understandably so. So his content will not change, but the way that it's shown is going to change. Obviously, he's going to be with his brother for Logan, and I know he's going to be here for Kong. Excuse me. On top of that, should have got something to drink before I started this. And other than that, he's going to be back at his house with his camera, which he just got specifically to do this. So yeah, all about the network at all times. Once again, this has been an interesting turn of events. I have been in West Virginia or Ohio or the surrounding area. Basically, a bridge has connected the two, except for when I lived in Mineral Wells, but that was like a while back when I was in school. Been in this area, been in the Mid-Ohio Valley pretty much my entire life, and it's time to move on. I said I wanted to be in Florida before I was 40. I made it, so thankfully I turned 36 this year, so yes. And I will be celebrating at Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm super excited that I probably will be, with any luck, celebrating, I can guarantee you, celebrating at Bill and Ted for my birthday this year, and that's super awesome. I'll be with all my friends. It's going to be a great time. So, you'll get a lot of vlogs like this moving forward, because that's just how it's going to go. As a matter of fact, you'll probably get some vlogs moving forward today as I progress for when we do something interesting, or I just want to shoot a short video out to you guys. Remember those 2-minute videos I kept getting heated about back in the early days? Yeah, I'll probably get a lot of those today. So, that's basically going to be what I have to say to everyone. Once again, Lindsay basically did really cool things for me my final day at Regal. We got a pizza to share for everyone, got a cookie cake that was super awesome, a really cool goodbye card, and everybody that has reached out to me via social media, thank you very much for wishing me good luck, and hopefully I'll see some of you soon, and I definitely will see others of you very soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to start this new chapter of my own life and of the Podcast Network. Actively trying to gain employment. Hopefully that won't take very long to make happen. I do have an interview next week. I'm sure if you talk to me, you probably know exactly where it is. And I will let you guys know how that turns out. Don't want to jinx anything, so let's hope that everything works out for that. And like I said, thanks to Scott, everything finally fell into place, and I will finally be a Florida resident as of tomorrow. So yeah, if you see this video and you're in the Orlando area and you want to send some well wishes my way, obviously you're more than welcome to. You can always do that on my social media. I will definitely be very active on social media in the week to come, because of course these next several days are going to be really hectic. Mom's going to be in town obviously for the next couple of days, and I'm going to be staying with her. I thought that makes perfect sense. And then when she goes back here, I'm going to start everything fresh and new. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this new start for myself and for the Podcast Network. You're not going to get any changes of any kind. You're still going to get the regular content. Sip and Snack is still going to continue. Who knows, maybe I'll find some good stuff in Florida, even better than what I did before and more on a regular basis. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Should be a great time. And once again, I want to thank every one of you for watching this channel, continuing to watch this channel. And I would shout out everyone, but I basically just have to say thank you to everyone. You guys know who you are without a doubt. Obviously, big thanks to Charles and Joe, everyone in the elite of the Podcast Network, and just names too numerous to mention, obviously. People that have really helped this move really go smoothly, at least in the early stages, and now to the final chapter, which is going to be in several hours, about 13 to be exact, so. Well, that's what we've got for today. Hopefully we'll be continuing another vlog later tonight, and I will let you guys and girls out there know when I get into town via my social media at Sir Owen Disney. I'll be following up more on at Podcast Network, and obviously, so is that Zazzle merch. Got some new stuff coming soon, I promise. No worries there. Patreon's still available. All this is Podcast Network, and if you haven't yet, just click like on that Facebook fan page. We're almost 200. It's been a wild ride, and it's going to get even more wild. I'll tell you that right now. So in the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And for the final time here in Parkersburg, West Virginia, until a little bit later, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.